Hey there YouTube, NinjaNick333 here with my first audio commentary for any game. These are the two slowest players at my entire locals. But this is the final round. They're fighting for first place. I had to do a crap ton of editing but I finally made it go down to like 5 minutes, so that's awesome. So Piper Chaos wins the dice roll, goes duality, and picks that dark armed. So that's like 5 minutes I just cut out right there. I'm not even joking. It's kind of sad, but the two of them do it, and it's kind of funny. But the game's pretty cool. So he summons Mystic Piper, uses its effect. So he draws one card. Since it's a level 1 monster, he gets to draw another one. Yay. So he sets a back row, and then he passes turn? Yeah, he passes turn. Alright, so now Alex is going. He heavy storms. And oh, MST negates. Alright, he summons the Abyss Pike, uses its effect, ditches the Abyss lead to search for Gundy. Shuffles the deck, offers the cut. Oh, man. I was editing this for a while just to cut down on it. I still got 2 more to go. It's like another hour of footage. But he attacks for the 16 and gets fadered. So he just passes turn. Alright, so now Morris, thinking about it forever, summons Kinkabayu, which lets him basically Monster Reborn any level 1 monster, which is Mystic Piper, which he tributes, draws a card, and it's Trigodia. I know that's kind of hard to tell. Switches Battle Fader to defense mode so he doesn't get his face beaten in, and sets a card. Now Kinkabayu is a spirit monster, so when he ends his turn, it has to go back to his hand. So now Alex's turn again. He sets another back row, so he has 2 now. Attacks over Battle Fader, and it goes through. So Battle Fader's now banished because of its own effect. It was special summoned, so it had to be banished. So he summons Kinkabayu again to bring back that Mystic Piper. Mystic Piper's effect tributes it off, draws a card, and it's Tour Guide, so it doesn't get a second draw. But, you know, it's Tour Guide, so it doesn't matter. So now what he ends up doing is kind of a interesting play, I think. He crashes the Kinkabayu into the Abyss Pike. So he has to end up taking 1200, but then he gets a 3600 Trigodia. So that's what the two of them are talking about right now. They're like, oh, how many cards are in your hand, Morris? Oh, I have 6. So he's at 3600. Yep. So then Trigodia beats over the face. So now it's 68 to 6000. Mermails then draw. Sets a card. Now every time I see Mermails set a card, it's obviously Lindy. So, you know, I think it's kind of funny. So thinks about it for a little while and summons Tour Guide, which then gets judgmented. Woo! So Alex pays half his life points to stop Tour Guide from coming out. He's checking. Then Morris DD Crows. So now the Abyss lead is now banished, and that gives him 3 Darks engraved to go ahead and summon Dad. Uses Dad's effect twice. So he banishes 2 Darks to destroy 2 monsters on 2 cards on the field. So he destroys the Lindy first, whose effect then of course goes off. Brings out TCG Brokenness. I don't know why we have to have like TCG exclusives that are like that broken, but whatever. Then he destroys the back row, which is then chained because it's Raigeki Break. Discards the Gundy and tries to destroy Dad, but it gets lanced. So, unfortunately, Dad's there to stay. So Alex is like, oh shit. So, uses the Gundy effect to summon Pike. Pike's effect ditches Dragoons. So now he gets a double search, one from the Dragoons, one from the Pike. Gets Gundy with the Pike and Megalo with the Dragoons. So then he just go ahead. He just said, yeah. So now he banishes Light and Dark for BLS. And Alex was like, "Oh crap, scoop, that's game." So hope you guys like that. The next parts are coming up soon, as long as I can edit it. It's gonna take me a while. See you later, guys.